Hi everybody, I hope you're all hale and hearty on this fine day. Well, it's the weather's a bit mediocre, but there we are. I was in Lidl yesterday, well the other day, I don't know what day it is. Why am I even wearing my glasses? So, I was in Lidl the other day and I saw pork belly slices, which is something I never buy normally. They're kind of like, I'm not too sure about them. Yeah, I kind of think ick, you know, too much fat and all that kind of stuff. But when I saw the pork belly slices that were being sold with already seasoned, it did get me thinking as to, well, what would it, you know, it's £4.35 for a 500 gram salt and chilli pork belly slices. And then I came along, you move a little bit further down the aisle, and there were the pork belly slices for £3.79. There's not a lot in it, but you know, I quite like the idea of sort of seeing could I do a better job with the seasoning. I mean, even if do any of you eat pork belly slices? What's your preference? It's one of those things I wouldn't eat very often because they're very fatty, but for the occasional treat, maybe when you're planning a barbecue, you didn't necessarily have to make them in the air fryer, etc. But you can make them crispy and really flavourful. So that's the plan. So I did buy the £3.79 unseasoned, saving 50-60p, something like that. Maths escapes me right this second. A picture of the ones that were for £4.35 will come up here just to show you this very low level research I did. But I do have 4 basic ingredients, 4, not 3, 4, which hopefully you would have in your cupboard, or you could go to town and even add more seasonings, because there's all sorts of things you could do really. It's very basic. Come and have a look at the ingredients. So I've got olive oil, some tablespoon of brown sugar, light brown sugar, chilli and salt. So I'm kind of copying the salt and chilli, but I'm adding the olive oil because I don't know whether they added that, and brown sugar for a little bit of sweetness, and the pork belly slices. Yeah, so I'm going to bung them in the bowl, season them, and then bung them in the air fryer. It'll be really easy and quick, I reckon, this one, and hopefully very tasty. So let's crack on and get started. So I'm literally going to tip the olive oil into the bowl and the sugar and the rest. I'm just going to mix it in by hand, try and really rub it in. I mean, this would be quite good putting it in the what do you call it, the fridge, for, you know, for a few hours before you come to cook it. That would definitely increase the flavour. Right, they look nicely mixed, so we're going to just lay them in the drawers and get cooking. I'm just going to wash my hands. I'm just going to use my tongs so I don't have to touch it again. But I'm just going to lay out, how many have I got? I think it's 5. So 2 in one, 3 in the other. Crisp a plate in. Quite big pieces of meat. Ooh. I will be moving them out a lot when they start cooking. Moving them about, I mean. Ooh. Okay, match. The light's a little bit awkward here because of the windows behind me. So, air fry. It's going to be 20 minutes and I'm going to interrupt it. 200, or is that, I think that's 392 Fahrenheit. I will put it up here when I know. Yeah, Right, so I'll be back in 5 minutes. Right, so 5 minutes is up, so we're going to just move, well, flip them, that's the word I'm looking for. Nice and easy. Sorry, Ninja. Smells good. Hopefully we'll start seeing them crisp up soon. Right, see you in 5. Well, I need to flip. Ooh, crisping up nicely. Oops, I might add a minutes if I need to. So I want them really, really crispy. Oops, steaming you up. Right, see you in 5. Okay, we've got 5 minutes left. Ooh, oh, that's progress. It's really funny. You think that it's not going to happen, and then boom. Oh yeah. Right, shut that so I don't start it up and stop it again. There, turn it over. Maybe this is the last turn. I'll obviously temperature check, but if I may add a 5 minutes. We'll see how it goes. See you in 5. See you in 5. So our 20 minutes are up. Let's have a look. Oh, wow. I really do not need to add any minutes. In fact, temperature check. Although I think it would probably be, near incineration. Let's have a look for food safety's sake. I like to see its top temperature. How hot is it actually, you know? Oh, wow. I'll clean the probe in a minute, but let's get these out first. Ooh. I mean, if you wanted to put parchment paper in, so you didn't have to clean this, but a good soak would sort that out. I just got to put it back for the moment. Ooh, yeah. I'm sure if the others were 97, these were probably very over 90, 100%. Wow. I'm going to let them cool down for a couple of minutes, and then we'll be back for a taste test. Before we get into the taste test, let's have a closer look. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, that's tasty. I'm not getting much chili, I have to say. Oh, hold on. Yeah. It's so juicy, but the crispiness is like, oh, it's delicious. It's like as good as a barbecue, you know, that kind of, the lovely sort of outer near burnt. Slightly sweet. It's high in fat, so it's not something to have very often, but it's a real delicious treat. Mm. 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 Even if we didn't eat it all now, we could reheat this as long as it hits the over 75. You know, when you come to eat it, but they're waiting in the wings to taste test. So they can they're going to come and have a taste test right now as soon as I'm off camera. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.